Today, we are gonna make sourdough bread because I know what I'm doing and I've definitely done this before. Here's baking with Jewel. Yay! When you make sourdough, the first thing you want to do is start your sourdough starter from scratch because that's really easy to do, and I definitely nailed it and did not have to go find some starter from anyone else. That did not happen. The next thing you have to do is find a great recipe. Pinterest is where the pros live. Gordon Ramsay stays up late at night on Pinterest, all like finding all his good ideas on there. So, my Pinterest recipe said to put the starter in some of the flour and some of the water from its recipe and set it out for 24 hours. I did that. And what it did not tell me was what to do if a strange crust formed on said dough. I have decided with all of my expertise that the correct thing to do in this instance is to remove the crust from the dough before mixing it in with the other ingredients. Just scrape the good sourdough glob from the crusty glob. There. And now I am going to transfer the dough that I have let sit and sourize from this bowl into my bread machine tin. Just take your sourdough dough that you have started and transfer into the tin. You need a more formidable spatula here. Once you have transferred your 24-hour sourdough globular into the bread machine station, go ahead and wash the remaining particles from your hands. This isn't coming off! The next thing that my Gordon Ramsay approved Pinterest recipe said was to add the remaining amount of flour and ingredients. This is a half cup. I mean, I don't expect you to know all of these precise measurements, but that's what I'm here for, is to help you along, you novices out there, you Padawans. 3 half cups makes a cup and a half. A tablespoon of butter, or as I like to call it, sacred butter, because it is, next to Jesus, the most important thing in life. I'm gonna skip the sugar in the recipe because as a professional baketress, you're allowed to mix and match, to remove, to add. It's in your nature, it's in your genes, you just know how to do it. Drippy drop it in there. Drippy drop is an official Gordon Ramsay term. A teaspoon of salt. Make sure to make a little well in your flour. A little crater, if you will. I keep saying if you will. I think it's because I live with someone that says if you will a lot. Not gonna say who that is.
Wow.
It's Gordon Ramsay, okay? He's my professional. He's my butler, actually, in his off days. This turned out to be very dry, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water. A teaspoon of, well, 2 teaspoons. Okay, here you'll see my bread maker. It is the Zojirushi BBCC X20. Yeah. You heard that right.
It's on basic and medium roast, like your coffee. My dough mixture will start to churn to grate.
It's time to check on the dough. Added a little more water. Things are going a little bit better, I think.
There you have it. This is what it looks like when a professional makes a loaf of sourdough bread. Thanks for tuning in to Professional Pro Sourdough with Jewel Pro.